Okay, thank you.
Yes. So, do you ever feel stressed, anxious, or simply overwhelmed by life? Well, you probably have, as these are emotions every human being struggle with, more or less. And that's why I decided to talk about mindfulness today. And first off, I have some difficult words. We have rumination, which is when you think deeply about something for a long period of time, and it's often connected with depressive thoughts. And cognitive is kind of like the thinking and mental process. And enhance is to improve the quality or strength of something. And neural reactivity kind of means how the brain reacts to certain things. So what is mindfulness? Well, you can simply describe mindfulness as the practice of gathering all your attention towards the moment and accepting it without any judgment. And people often connect mindfulness with meditation, and even though both of them give health benefits and have a lot of similarities, they still focus on two different things. When people meditate, they often expect something to happen during that period of time. Maybe that they will like empty their heads and feel at peace at the moment, while mindfulness kind of focus more on being aware of your thoughts. And you can actually be mindful at any time of the day, even while talking to a friend. And maybe now you're thinking, how can this simple thing actually give any effects? Well, several studies have shown that mindfulness, for instance, decreases stress and anxiety. In 2010, Hoffman conducted an analysis of 39 studies where he explored the use of mindfulness-based stress reduction. So he let random participants join an 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction group and also a control group. And he would then compare the two groups' neural reactivity after watching sad movies. And the group who had experienced mindfulness showed a lot less stress and anxiety and also somatic distress compared to the control group. A number of studies have also shown that mindfulness reduces rumination. So they let 20 rookie meditators participate in a 10-day kind of like intense mindfulness retreat. And afterwards it was reported that the meditation group showed fewer depressive symptoms, but also they had an improved capacity to focus. So not only does mindfulness improve one's capacity to focus, but it additionally gives you a better cognitive flexibility. And meaning a better cognitive flexibility enhances your capacity to learning new things, for example. And furthermore, mindfulness can benefit relationships, as it improves the ability to handle relationship stress, as well as boosts one's skill in communicating towards a partner. And these are just a few of the effects practicing mindfulness can give you. But to summarize, mindfulness is great if you want to cure mental health issues, as well as getting a stronger relationship towards yourself, as well as to others. And the prime reason why I chose mindfulness to talk about is because I felt like I could learn a lot from it and actually see if it would be helpful towards like my own efforts dealing with my own stress. And at this time of the season, it's kind of hard to maintain happy habits, I think, due to the cold and the darkness, but also because we have a lot in school right now. And sometimes I feel like my well-being kind of resembles a roller coaster. Sometimes I feel like I have everything under control. I feel generally good about myself, but when I'm on my lows, it's harder not to ruminate about all the bad things going on. And it's kind of like when the bad things start to circulate, you can't really press a button that says stop. So I wanted to try out mindfulness to see if it would be helpful, and see if I would be like more non-judgmental towards myself. But I also thought it would be good to pick a happy habit that I believe everyone has the time and space to actually perform. And while I was researching about this subject, I thought it would be good to actually try it out. So I downloaded the app Headspace, which had 10 free mindfulness exercises that were about 3 to 10 minutes long. And did it help? Well, I thought that I felt like during a session I felt very calm, and I kind of allowed my self not to push away my thoughts and not to dwell on them. And it was hard to concentrate in the beginning, but after some time it got easier and easier. And I felt like I didn't ruminate or stress as much as I did before. But I also think you would have to do these exercises over a larger period of time to actually experience more remarkable and bigger effects. Some tips that could be useful if you want to start doing mindfulness is to download an app like I did, or listen to a podcast, because this is great when you don't have a lot of time. And also because they kind of guide you through every session, so you don't really have to think about what you should do, etc. Another tip is to make it a routine. So you can, for example, do it every morning when you wake up, or when you come home from school, or before you go to bed. And this makes it easier for your body and mind to actually know when it's time to relax. But you will also probably have an easier time actually doing the exercise every single day if it's a part of a routine. And it's important to also remember that you can actually be mindful wherever, whenever. So you don't have to like sit in your room and do it on a yoga mat. But I did mostly of the time. But yeah, thank you for listening.